This is the array calculation screen, array comparison screen. We'll start at the top and work our way down and across. Licensed to Demo Public Schools. That's my school. It will always say that your name, your school name, will be in this line at all times. Below that, it says indexes are based on salary scale of, and mine is a blank. I haven't done any calculations as yet. Let's click on Calculate Local Costs. And it does say Local Preparation Layout, calculated for Demo Public Schools. It's pulling information from the global file. It will automatically know your code because you are the local school. I'm telling it okay to do this calculation. Now it's pulled in Demo Public Schools as the indexes are based on salary scale of. Anytime you're doing your local costs or a comparability, it needs to be current staff without movement. It's giving you some other notes. Extended days and extra duty are not active for this calculation. Okay, the overview of comparability process is a very good tool to have. Anytime you're kind of stuck or you're wanting to make sure you're going in the right direction, click on this overview button and it will give you a breakdown of step-by-step what to do. We just did the first thing. We calculated local costs for comparability purposes. It brought numbers into this array comparison area for your own school. Those numbers will be in this blue area. They're always for your own school, your local school. Contract days, FTE index, base salary, total salary, adjusted salary. Let's click on that question mark. And it gives you a detailed explanation about what adjusted salary is. Your benefits total and district cost. These totals must match your bookkeeping. If they don't, we need to find out why they don't and what number is off, and we need to have that fixed before you go on to build your array. We're going to assume I've done all that checking with my bookwork. Everything is in order, and we're ready to begin. Number 1, under Calculate Array, select the comp school and calculate comparability. On the left are comparabilities, on the right are proposals. You'll always be working on the left when you're building an array. Select New School, and your cursor will automatically be flashing and where you put your school code in. It's a good idea to have a list of schools and their indexes, and their school codes ready before you start this. It just makes it smoother. When you fill in the school code, tab, and the school you're adding will pop up in this area, and there will be some scale comments. Now, I'm using some older schools just to keep everything simple. But if there was a teacher maybe or a circumstance where an override was necessary, it might say anybody with less than 5 years experience needs to be overridden. In that case, you would go to the override index, do those overrides, and then continue on. In this case, it does not say I need to do any overrides, so I'm going to go ahead and click on Calculate Comparability. It's asking if I want to go ahead and do this calculation. Click OK. You've added your first school. Step 2, index check. This pulls up all your teachers and what their FTE index would be on that school. You'll notice at the top it still says Demo Public Schools, but now indexes are based on salary scale of the school. It's recommended to print each of these out. This gives something in hand to look at when you go to negotiations. It will also be listed on the salary and benefit layout. Your FTE based on that school is listed here. But also on this screen, their total individual salary and their insurance costs. We'll go back to index check. one more step to do, and that's go to Index Storage Layout. We'll save this in the first column. It's the first school you've added. And now we can return to calculate comparability. Had we needed to do any overrides at that point when we had scale comments, we would need to clear index overrides. There weren't any, but it's not a bad idea to be in the habit of doing that. So we'll go back to number 1, select Comp School, select New School, fill in that school code, tab. There's another school that doesn't need any overrides. Calculate comparability. Yes. Your second school is listed. Index check. You could print this index check or the salary and benefit. Go to Index Storage Layout. Click on the next Save column. Now return to calculate comparability. Clear those overrides. You'll notice it's listed 1, 2, 3, 4, and then repeat is necessary. There is a Show Schools Only option. You'll see that there are question marks down the middle. You could click on Show Schools Only, and it brings your schools to the top of the layout. We'll add one more school. Tab, calculate comparability. Okay. Index check. Index storage layout. Save. And return to calculate comparability. So far you have added 3 schools to your array. You can get a quick look at costs and what they're going to be. Of course, I'm using old schools, and none of these numbers are going to be current. That is a basic look at the steps you'll take to build an array. If you have any questions about this process, please give us a call at 800-422-4572. Thank you.